Welcome to winemastery.co.uk. My name's John Whiteford and this is
John Murphy.
And we're here today to try and help you find the wine, if not the wines, that you will absolutely love. In this particular episode, we are tasting a wine that for me is a completely new wine. I've not tasted it before. How about you, John?
Complete eye-opener here, John. I didn't even know this wine existed.
So we're not just talking about the label or the brand, we're talking about the type of wine. What we are about to taste and review is a Malbec, but not your normal Malbec. It is a white Malbec.
I didn't even know this. See, you are teaching me now, John. You are bringing things. How have I not known this existed? I don't know, but I'm very interested in it now.
Well, I've always been very nervous about sort of assuming that when a red wine there isn't a white alternative, because I have been that man in a restaurant when I've asked, what's the difference? Asked the sommelier, what's the difference between this wine and this wine? Because they're both the same, but you know the names are the same. Which is best? And they've simply gone, this one is red and this one is white. You know, so I always make an assumption there is a white version.
Yeah, we've all been in that position, John. I wouldn't worry too much, but I say I've never ever heard of a white Malbec.
Well, we've heard about it now. We're actually going to try one. So, should we have a look at the colour?
I'm on it. I am on it.
Wow. So, I don't know about you, but I sort of see like a little bit of an orange tinge to that.
It's almost, I can see your orange in there, definitely. It's almost like a very, very, very light rosy or a blush, really light blush.
Yeah, just a little dash of it, yeah.
A hint of it. And looking over at yours now, the pink is really kind of shining out there for me. But
we're talking about the wine.
Yes, John, we're talking about the wine. That's what we're here for. But yeah, let's have a go on tall nose then.
Okay. Stone fruits.
Definitely peaches.
And lots of it is peach. Yeah, you're right. Spot on. That's lovely.
It is.
Yeah, that is. And it's just the right balance, you know, because sometimes you get wines that are very delicate and you're really sort of sniffing. They think, well, I can't really get much out of this. I can't. And some of others you go, whoa, you know, that's really sort of coming out to meet me. But this is just like the nice balance. It's just there if you want to smell it, but if you want it to be discreet and not smell it, it's not in your face.
It is. It's fairly delicate, but not, like you said, not too delicate. You can find that peachy stone fruit in there. Definitely, you don't have to work too hard for it at all. It does come and meet you, and that's almost warming, you know, smelling that.
Yeah, it is.
Thinking,
yeah.
And that for me is holding some good. I think that's we'll see what it does taste like. But for me, I'm a little bit excited now because I thought that smells good. It's a new wine. I've never tried it.
Well, given that, then, shall we go to the taste?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Wow.
Did not disappoint.
I was just thinking, I was really concerned that when I bought this, that it was a little bit, a little bit of a novelty. I'd never had sort of Malbec white wine before. Actually, the novelty would probably carry it along, and when I got to taste it, I probably was going to be disappointed, but it's just the opposite.
Yeah, that's really good. That's the peach comes through immediately and hits you there, and almost like a hint of floral in there, but it's the whole mouthfeel and that nice acidity in there. You know, the acidity is not too in your face at all. Kind of, it's light but rich. If you know what I mean, it's quite light, but it's got a nice power of flavour. The length is there, definitely. It gives you a beautiful flavour.
For white wine, the length is very reasonable, isn't it? And I guess as you were saying, the balance is perfect, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's not too much acidity there. It's not too sweet. It's not too dry. I mean, it's on the dry side, but you're not really, unless you really like sweet wines, don't like dry wines, you're not going to find this unpleasant at all. And it's very. Oh God, I'm trying to think about to try to tell you what this is close to. I mean, hasn't got the acidity of a Sauvignon Blanc, although it has a slight amount of acidity. It leaves a nice fresh feel in the mouth.
Yeah, it's not cloying.
It's not got that woody Chardonnay round buttery edge to it. So I'm looking to John because I'm thinking he's going to correct me if I'm just telling a load of.
No, you're completely correct in what you're saying, and I'm thinking the same thing. It's a nice crossover there, or it's a nice go right in the middle. It is not too heavy at all. Nice fruit flavours. Sits quite lightly on the tongue. Nice bit of length. not too harsh on your acidity. So I think you're right in what you're saying there. You see, it's not too Sauvignon-esque, not too Chardonnay-esque, and sits very nicely in the middle. This would be a nice crossover for the people who are a bit unaware or are not so keen on going to the Chardonnay, because it's just got a little bit more for me than a Sauvignon would, a little bit more mouthfeel. And again, it's always about the acidity for me, because sometimes it gives me heartburn, but I think I could happily drink that all night, John.
And I think that if you have sort of, there's you and your better half, maybe you or your better half prefers red, you prefer white, this actually probably will give the person who likes red enough of the complexity to actually still enjoy it, especially on a warm summer's evening or afternoon.
Definitely.
Yeah, chilled, this goes down brilliantly. Yeah, I'm really, I mean, what it makes me think is, I wonder why there's not more white.
Yeah, and why I've never seen this, because I think this is a winner.
Yeah, I mean, well, let's get to. Should we get to the score?
Let's get some nitty gritty. Okay, yeah.
The score, yeah. So I guess I know that when you score, John, you always score based on whether it's a Sauvignon Blanc or it's a Chardonnay. Therefore, this is what it should taste like, and therefore against that, I'm going to score it X. On this, you can't.
No, I can't. I've got no basis to think what's a white Malbec taste like. So, and I'll take that into consideration. And we also need to know that the price. It's $6.99, I believe.
It is $6.99. Yeah, so not even £7. That's a whole penny below.
That means a lot to John, don't you? It really does. He worries about that. But considering that's just shy of £7, I wouldn't know what white Malbec tastes like. I wouldn't even have the wildest idea before tasting that. What would it taste like? So I'm going to give this a really hefty or healthy score. Sorry, I'm going to say 85.
Oh wow, really?
Yep.
Bang on, exactly what I had in my mind. 85. Yeah.
It deserves
and
it.
I was thinking to myself, well, is that too high? I mean, I've never really even considered the price in this. And by the way, this is available from Aldi. They do pump out some good wines, Aldi, the Aldi guys and the team there. They do really pump out some good wines. No, I think it's well worth 85, and I think that because it's a beautiful white wine, it's refreshing, it's got full of taste, its balance is good, its length is good, and it's £7.
It's a good all-rounder, very good all-rounder. This is definitely something I will be looking into some more.
So, conclusion, would we have this in the fridge?
Every day of the week.
Every day of the week. Yeah, I mean, I guess probably the only time I wouldn't have this in the fridge, but that's just my personal preference. And that's in the winter. But in the summer, every day of the week.
See, I think I still have it. And I'm quite embarrassed now, thinking that I've never come across, I've never seen this before. So,
well, I've never come across it before either.
I'm going to make sure I look for this. I'll be looking at my list when I get to work tomorrow and see if I can find some. Anyway. Yes, score 85, very good.
Very good. Conclusion, we're going to buy some more. That is excellent. Well done, Aldi. So if you want to try this, I'll leave the links below. I'm not sure if it's available. I'm sure it's available in other, this comes from Argentina. I'm sure it must be available in other countries as well. So, do look out for some Argentinian Malbec. It's well worth the risk, and especially at this price.
For £7?
Yeah, absolutely. Fantastic. Okay, well, thank you very much for popping along and watching our video. We look forward to seeing you in the next one. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so. Give us the thumbs up if you haven't already done so. Let's have a comment. If there's anything you'd like us to look at in upcoming videos, or indeed if there's anything you don't like about this one. Maybe I'm opening the door there. I don't want to. Anyway, until the next time, we look forward to seeing you there. Chin chin.
Chin chin.